Today is the horrible 100. It's only horrible if you miss it. I want to see if I can say that on mile 80. But yeah, guys, this is one of the biggest events here in Central Florida. It's 100 miles around here, Clermont, and literally, I think thousands of cyclists come all over the place. Local cyclists from Miami, over here, from other states. People wait all year for this event. It's a really fun, you can do different distances, of course. I think around 40 miles, and then there's 70 miles and the 100 miles. Why is it called the horrible 100? I'll explain in a bit, but let me group in here with some guys and let's start. Okay, before we start, it's one of the best time of the years, although the last years it was really cold and rainy, but this year's the weather is gonna be great. And more about this event is not a mass start. They don't do a mass start, so you can start anytime between 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. It's a weekend thing, so they have an expo Saturday, expo Sunday, and of course the ride on Sunday morning. So there's people that come here to just try to finish the race. Others they want to do their best time. Others it's a personal challenge or riding with a group. It's having fun. The expo here, you might want to check it out later after the ride. Beauty.
What's up, Alex?
We meet again.
Nice.
It's a beautiful day.
I cannot believe this is November, almost December.
Yes.
Normally by this time it's very cold. So
Yes. It's a beautiful day, perfect weather. Let's head on to the 100 mile of the horrible 100. Why do they call it horrible?
because it's really horrible. So
Yeah.
it can be horrible.
Yes.
And especially for big Florida, you know.
Yeah. We're used to the flats a little. Yeah, so it's a 100-mile ride if you're doing the 100, and
Yeah, 70 and 35.
yeah, 70 and 35. Okay, yeah, and then you end up, if you're doing the 100, around 3,000 feet of elevation gain. But the thing is, it's like these punchy hills, as I've shown in the channel for many times, and you do all of them, many of them. So it's, imagine doing repeats during 100 miles, like with the 10 to 12% inclination, and if you don't pace yourself, it can be a little horrible. So for now, everything's good. Let's see on mile 70, 80, if we're gonna be smiling like this or in pain. But let's enjoy it, guys. Beautiful, beautiful day. One thing I forgot to mention, it's the 43rd edition of the Horrible 100. So this has been going for a long, long time. We're used to riding on these roads, but the nice thing is that you have sag support, and on the major intersections, you have the police, so there's hardly any stops. So that's really nice. And plus, if you're gonna do 100 miles, it's always good, you know, to have some rest stops if you need to refuel. So we're reaching to close to the 20-mile mark. Still a long way to go. And you know, one thing I want to share with you guys is that yesterday at the shop, three different couples came into the shop. They they watched the channel, and they have moved or are planning on moving here to Winter Garden, Claremont, Central Florida area. And one of the reasons is because they found good cycling. And yes, if you ever thought in moving over here, it is a great place. And if you have doubt about cycling, if there's good areas, there is. I'm gonna be honest, there has been a lot of construction and traffic, and some roads that used to be good are not so good anymore. But there's still a lot of back roads, a great area to ride around here. So it is a beautiful place. It's really nice. You're not in Orlando, that's pretty busy, a lot of traffic around there, but around it, it's just great. And you're close to the beach, like an hour or 2 hours from great beaches. If you go up north, there are great springs and preserves that you can explore. So there's a lot of nature. There's a lot of like blueberry farms, strawberry farms that you can, depending on the season, go with the family. So it is a really nice place to live in. And I love cycling around here. For me, best place in Florida. First rest stop. Now there are people that are doing the 100 miles like boom, they're not stopping, they want to do the best time. And other people want to enjoy and spend the day. We'll take 6, 7, maybe 8 hours riding, but it's fun, right? So this is the first stop here at Green Mountain Overlook. I don't know from the video from last week. This is the trailhead that you can do the gravel ride around here. So lots of food, restrooms. It's so great to see so many cyclists. I don't know if I can show here, but all over the roads, everywhere, hundreds and hundreds of cyclists. That's super cool. It's been fun. It's still 20 miles. Woo, there is still a long way to go. All right, let's continue now for some of the big hills. First one, the Wall, Buck Hill, then Sugarloaf. Yoo-hoo! The good thing is after a hill, there's always a downhill. These are the back roads I'm talking about. So beautiful, rolling hills, nice little houses, or big houses. It's just gorgeous. No cars, very little cars. For the most part, great roads. So you really got to know your fitness. A lot of people start really strong without realizing the hills that are ahead, and you keep doing these repeats again and again. So a lot of people start really strong and then they struggle to the middle, to the end of the ride. these last 2 months it was really busy with the business, and I came into this ride really tired, but feeling good. So you have to pace yourself so you can you know, finish okay and not hurt too much at the end. I'm guilty of that. I've done, like, where the first 50-60 miles I hammered really hard, and then at the end I was really struggling. We're here just enjoying the Italian bikes. De Rosa, Conago, De Rosa from Nick. Great riding with you, Nick.
You too, my man.
Hey, also a bike shop owner close to Clearwater.
In Dunedin, Cafe Racer.
Awesome. I need to visit there.
Yeah.
I will. He had a flat down in Winter Garden, end up finding our shop, and now we're riding here at the Horrible 100. Awesome.
We got 40 more to go.
I showed this already, I think, on the Mount Dora Century ride. This is, I think, Lake Harris, if I'm not wrong. This is a beautiful lake, and this is the 3rd rest stop. So lots of food, lots of restrooms. That's a very, very positive of this ride. They give a lot of support. The only little thing I think we could have a little more, it's direction signs on the road or marks. I don't know if I'm missing it. I didn't upload the route on my Garmin. It wasn't uploading. I was having issues. But there's so many people doing the ride. You always find, you know, a group of cyclists heading the way, and you just trust everybody. Hopefully everybody's riding the right direction. And there is a couple people that have the route. But good ride, great ride. We are in up to 60 miles, 40 more to go. Miles to go. We're almost at Sugarloaf. Has it been horrible so far? A good horrible. A good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Sun is suffering a little bit, but I think I paced well. This would be a good time to have a mount to put the GoPro. Because we're gonna need both hands.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the top of Sugarloaf. Top of Sugarloaf. This one hurt more than usual. I think it's the first time after riding 75 miles to do Sugarloaf. One more stop. We'll hit it to the end. Boom, the Horrible 100 is in the bag. All right, so here's the expo. You can find here all the local bike shops, brands, also a Pearl, and here the food. Really nice. It was amazing. I really enjoyed like riding this, and I think we should get together. Maybe if you've planned on coming one day to Florida, maybe this is a good time. Usually the weather is not this great, it's colder, and last year was rainy and cold, but this year the weather is great. But maybe we can get together next year, 2024, do the Horrible 100, create a little team, a big group, and ride, because it's definitely worth it. It's only horrible if you miss it. And I'm gonna end the video here. It was so great to meet many people around here from the area. Also, you know, people that have watched the channel and subscribed to the channel, saying hi and hey, I watch your video, I love that video. It's very rewarding. I feel that I'm part of the family here of the cycling community in Central Florida. And just before I go, the Conago did great on 100 miles. I'm fitted perfectly on the bike. It feels great. I fell in love with this bike. I was a little worried, if you watched my video before, if I was gonna feel comfortable on the bike, but just perfect. That's it, guys. The Horrible 100 2023. And as always, I'll see you on our next ride experience. Ciao.
Nice, one-handed.
There you go.
Some skill and strength right there.